Hi friends, welcome back to the show. I'm Phillip. I hope you are doing well and taking good care of yourself. Today, I want to share a book that really inspired me recently. It's called Right Kind of Wrong: The Science of Failing Well, written by Harvard professor Amy Edmondson. If you have ever heard of psychological safety, she's the scholar who coined the term. She also been named the world's #1 management thinker by Thinkers 50. Emerson spent 25 years studying mistake and failure, and one big insight from her work is this: not all failures are created equal. To grow from failure, you must first understand what kind of failure it is. In her book, she breaks the failure into 3 main categories. Let's walk through them. 1. Basic failure. These are the easiest to understand and the easiest to avoid. A basic failure happens when there's a clear SOP. You know exactly what to do, but you skip a step because of distraction, carelessness, or routine. Examples include forgetting to run a required check, missing a small but important detail, sending the wrong version of a file. The good news: basic failure can be greatly reduced using checklist, step-by-step workflow. Process reminder. A little structure can prevent a lot of trouble. 2. Complex failure. These failures happen in large, interconnected systems like hospital, airline, fintech, or public infrastructure. In complex systems, one tiny issue can trigger a chain reaction, affect multiple departments, turn into a major accident. These failures aren't caused by one person, nor can they be fully prevented. They come from the way systems interact and how information moves or doesn't move. 3. Intelligent failure. These are the good failures, the ones we should make more of. They happen when you are exploring something new, testing an idea, innovating, researching, experimenting with small risk. And intelligent failure usually has these qualities. 1. Is planned and sought for. 2. The risk is controlled. 3. The cost is small. 4. The learning is valuable. If you don't repeat the same mistake, this type of failure become an asset, not a setback. 3 Mindset for failing well. Emerson offers 3 mental models to help us avoid bad mistakes and embrace good ones. 1. Self-awareness. Know your tendency. Where do you usually slip? What do you often overlook? Stay humble, curious and honest about your blind spot. 2. Situational awareness. Ask yourself, is this the right moment to take a risk? Should I push forward or stay cautious? Different situations require different level of experimentation. 3. System awareness. Understand the environment you are in, your team, your workplace, your family system, your organizational structure. Most failures aren't individual, they are systemic. When you understand the system, you avoid many unnecessary mistakes. Case Study A. Medical Team and Error Reporting. One of Emerson's famous findings is this: teams that report more errors actually have better patient outcomes. Meanwhile, teams with low error report often look perfect, but the truth is mistakes are being hidden, and hidden mistakes always grow bigger. Case Study B. NASA Columbia disaster. A tragic example of a bag failure. Engineers had concern about the shuttle's thermal tile, but NASA's culture was rigid and hierarchical. People were afraid to challenge authority or voice doubt. Psychological unsafety led to silence, which led to disaster. As Emerson says, the most dangerous failure is the one no one dares to talk about. How do we apply this to real life? Here are 3 practical ways. Avoid bad failure. Use SOPs, checklists, verification steps, cross-checking for finance, reports, forms, emails. Structure remove a huge amount of preventable mistakes. A simple 3-part SOP work wonder. Purpose, step, and checkpoint. 2. Create more intelligent failure. Whenever you are trying something new, a new habit, new workflow, new investment approach, ask yourself, 1. Am I exploring something unknown? 2. Do I have a hypothesis? 3. Is the risk small and manageable? 4. What will I learn from this attempt? If these are all yes, you are creating an intelligent failure that leads to growth. 3. Build psychological safety in your team. You can say, this project is tricky. Let's think about where mistakes might show up. I might be missing something. What do you think? Please share any concern, even small ones. Small sentence, huge impact. 6. Everyday technique to fail better. This tiny habit trains your brain to switch from fear to learning. 1. Try micro experiments. No big commitments. Just small, low-risk tests. Example: test a sleep schedule for 3 days. Take one online course before switching careers. Try a new workflow with one team for 2 weeks. Small experiments equal small failure equal fast improvement. 2. Do a weekly small error review. Spend 10 minutes every week. Ask, what 3 mistakes did I make? What did I learn? What little adjustment can I make? Over time, these micro corrections stack up. 3. Use curiosity instead of self-blame. Instead of, why am I so bad at this? Use, why did this happen? What else can I try? Should I ask a clear question next time? Curiosity turns fear into learning. 4. Replace shame with what can I learn from this? This single question moves your brain out of panic. Example: change mess up in a meeting to what can I clarify next time? Change awkward day. Maybe I can ask more open questions. Change back investment into which indicator did I ignore? This mindset makes mistakes feel manageable. 5. Create a prevention checklist for tiny everyday errors: forgetting keys, not backing up file, missing a detail, forgetting to respond. A short checklist solves 70% of this issue, like wallet, phone, key, transit card. 3 must-do tasks. Priority email to rest break. 6. Treat mistake as information, not judgment. A mistake is not you are not good enough. A mistake is presentation unclear. To tighten logic. Boss say unprepared to deepen research. Partner upset to you miss a need. Investment loss. 2. Hypothesis needs refinement. Mistake unsolved. They are signal. Final thoughts. If today's episode brought you value, feel free to share it with someone who might appreciate it. From today on, I hope you can face mistakes with more patience, more curiosity, and more wisdom. Don't let fear stop your growth. Let mistakes become your teacher, not your enemy. Wishing you peace and joy. Take care, and I will see you next time.